So, I just want people to be their best self, That's really why I'm here. I'm here to teach myself and others how to be their most authentic self. There's no need to worry, no need to stress, you feel me? Trust the process. Hando sutukun sarada ahande sa ahondo sukumba. Ahande sa tetuun shana nakanda suusa. Didutu usa na ahande suusa na napahande su. I like it. Could the music be a little longer after that? Just like a bar or two?
Yeah, probably. Let me see if.
Or do you?
Oh, you talking about the strings?
Yeah, just strings.
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
Should give about a bar, maybe two.
Maybe two.
I think, yeah, that should give it enough right here.
Shananakanda suusa, didutu usa na hande suusa na napahande su. You can play with that later, Fuda. You gotta do it now, cause it don't need to be super long. Just
I thought that was the good one. It's just kind of cuts.
Yeah. So you gotta
make sure it's smooth. It's a smooth transition. But yeah, I think that can happen. It does. What do you think
about the end?
I think it's great. I think it's I think you brought that's what I'm saying. It's like you just brought church back into the situation. So that's and then it has the African kind of condemnation too, because now it gives it this substance. That's why I understand. Okay, yeah. Just to add that color was more for like, okay, I needed. It was too empty for me. Okay. It was too like. So I was like, okay, let me add this color, see what she thinks about it. But now we have that, so now...
You could probably add it to the end. I don't know.
Lightly. Because I really... It wasn't something to be there...
Yeah,
it was
like
just
a
something
lower
to
undertone.
yeah, one of those.
You know?
It could. I'll play with it and
Okay.
see what works with it. I'll play with it and see what works with it. If it doesn't work, I'm not even gonna put it there. But if it does,
cool.
I'll play with it, and then I'll start mixing this week, and then we'll meet on Friday again.
Oh, what we doing Friday?
I want you to listen to the mix so far where we are.
Okay, yeah.
This is like so I can you can understand the progress, and then you can say, okay.
Can I sit next to you?
I mean, I don't have another chair. I'm gonna be mixing it, and then like you're gonna listen to it, and then you're gonna tell me
what I like, what I don't.
What you like, what you don't like. Mainly this first 2 days, I'm probably gonna do a lot of editing first, taking out, whatever.
Friday. Let me put that in my
head. Taking out backgrounds, taking out certain things, and then after
same
that,
time.
Yeah, same time, and then. And I only say 8 because like my job sometimes you never know when that shit starts tripping. So, and then I got some other effects that I wanted to try that are new in Logic. Some filters I wanted to try. But now that you have that, I don't want to do it because I was gonna do it at the end.
Really? What?
It's like it's like one of those like those filters like it. It sounds like a radio, and then
maybe you can make my voice like that.
Not with that.
Okay, no.
That needs to be as
clear and authentic.
Clear and organic as possible, like because you're saying something that's and then you're also crossing that spiritual boundary. So you want that to be as clear as possible. And if I always tell people if you know what place it's coming from, then it's cool. Like. But I'm very wary about that because I'm like,
yeah.
Like, hold up.
You don't want to touch it. I'm just saying.
Well.
So I speak tongues, but I don't know what I be saying. And I've become like fluent. It's like a second language. Like how you speak Creole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you gonna need to.
Thank you.
You don't need to start.
Nah, but I know where it's coming from.
No. Yeah, but you also want to.
No, I need somebody who is. You know how some people have gift. People have gifts to speak tongues, and then you have people who have gifts to translate it.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone who can translate it. But I feel like I know that it's like God's language.
Right. Yeah, it is.
So I'm like, because it's not even like what you hear in church. Mm-hmm. It's like. It sounds very ancient.
I mean, we're African people. We got 9 million different dialects. It might be a dialect that you've already had from birth
or another lifetime.
Yeah, that too. But I usually think it's something from birth because like.
Why from birth?
Because ancestrally, like when we talk about Creole, for instance, like, Creole was another language before it was Creole, technically. Mm-hmm. And the only reason why
they can't even like Creole, really document all this shit.
Because we went to war.
But they still trying to finalize the language.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it was something it was actually used as a secret thing to fight the French. So it was like our language to communicate, so they didn't understand what we were doing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it might be something that is even ancestral, where your ancestors from Africa, that was the language they spoke, and all, and God allowed you to be able to speak.
Still speak it, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I mean, you'll get there. You'll start understanding what you're saying soon enough, Everybody got their journey.
Sometimes, like for instance, I did a past life transgression like 2-3 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so as she was talking to me, because you still like present, so it's, to me, it's like kind of like hypnosis, but since I'm present, it feels like I was programming myself, reprogramming myself,
okay. Right?
But she was talking to me, and she was talking to my higher self. My higher self spoke in tongues, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when she was asking certain questions, and I could hear my, like, not, even though I'm speaking in tongues, I could feel what it was saying. Like, I can't tell you nothing. Stop asking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could feel it. It was like I was like, stop asking me. You're not authorized to know. Like, it was like, I could sense it.
And sometimes,
like,
and real talk, and sometimes it's just that.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you know, listen, this spiritual thing is a different.
But that's what we're in right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're in a different time, and then we're in a different space, and then we're also approaching our own higher selves as well, right? Like, we're learning from each other, we're learning about ourselves, and then we're like trying to understand it all. So when you speak in that, when you speak in that term,
Couldn't remember how many season 1. Go ahead.
It when you start speaking that, it's like, oh, like
you should saw your eyes.
Yeah, no, because it was so fluent. But I also that's a spiritual thing for me too, because I on some level I feel like I understand it. So I just, but again, I'm not.
But your eyes were like this.
Yeah. Cause.
Why? What were you going through?
Nothing. It's more of how fluent and how natural.
Yeah, it's
it
like
is for me. What the other thing is, okay. Myself here is like, fuck she saying.
But your higher self.
My higher self saying, you know what the fuck she's saying. But I don't know. I can't connect the two. Because I'm not there yet. No. It's not even if I wanted to. I'm not there yet because I have not done the work to get there. So it's not even about wanting to. It's about doing the work to get there. Because I was once there.
Okay.
And I had to come down.
That's how you know.
Yeah, so I know.
Why did you come down?
I came down because I kind of needed to. I needed to stabilize
Ground?
my life, because because at the time that I did, it was I just came out of this whole depression. Then I've gotten to this part, and then now I'm like, dang, but I have a daughter to think about, so, and I got these things to think about. I might need to restabilize my life, because if I just stay there, fuck this.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it so much to let it go.
I know exactly what the fuck you saying.
I love it so much to let it go. I will let this go today. But at the same time, I understand its purpose, and so now I have to move this way.
It's like a relationship.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard because, like, I want to be there so bad, but I know that I have to do this because, again, it's the work. There's a work that has to be done, right? And so with that work, I'm able to, with doing that, I'm doing the work to get there. It's not, a lot of the times it's not even, because you could want to, a person could want to if you try, You still gotta do the work. So therefore, I'm just doing the work. Musically, I'm doing the work. You know, I'm starting to do the work physically again, mentally. Like, so the work is happening. You just gotta do it. So I think you're in a good place. I told you was in a good place back in February, March, when you was like, I'm gonna quit.
Oh yeah.
I told you was in a good. I told you was in a great place right now. You know, yeah, it's frustrating, and you're trying to get things done, and you don't know where you want to be, and then look how things just now starting to.
Yeah, that's why I be like,
bruh,
leave your job.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's coming. I'm
excited for it.
Look, that's coming. I'm not even. I'm not even. This time I'm doing it in a very. This time I'm doing it in a very different way. Cause if I was in my 20s, I'd have been walked out a long time ago.
Too. What?
Bitch, please, I'm
Day
out.
2. What? You what?
Yeah.
You said what? How,
Yeah.
what?
I've been out.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
but
yeah,
no.
that was definitely me.
But now.
And found another job the next day.
Yeah, I would have been. But my approach now is, okay, I want to.
You're older.
Yeah, and I want to move differently. I could leave, but I still want to be able to live. I still want to be able to